If you're finding this behavioral breakdown helpful, consider subscribing to Crime Chronicles. It helps us continue producing these deep dives. Now, let's look at how the detective traps in. On June 7th, Georgia police responded to a 911 call that sounded like a tragedy in progress. A mother reported that her son, Clark, had shot her boyfriend. But when officers arrived, they found something unusual. Clark wasn't running. He wasn't hiding. He was covered in blood, performing CPR on the man he had just shot. In the following hours, Clark would tell a story of self-defense, a story where he was the hero protecting his mother. But, as we'll see, the detectives aren't looking at a hero. They are looking at a suspect whose story is about to collide with the physical evidence of the crime scene. Notice the detective's approach. He doesn't come in with accusations. He uses the rapport build by offering water and acting concerned. He encourages Clark to talk freely. This allows the investigators to establish a behavioral baseline, how Clark acts when he is just sharing facts before the pressure is applied. Watch Clark's eyes. He is looking up and to the left frequently. While eye direction isn't a perfect science for lie detection, in Clark's case, it shows a high cognitive load. He isn't just remembering, he is constructing. He is trying to fit his self-defense narrative into the questions the detective is asking. Clark claims the victim, Kevin, lunged at him with a weapon. But listen to his language. He uses linguistic hedges. Instead of saying he attacked me, he says it felt like he was gonna attack. He is softening the reality because deep down, he knows the threat wasn't immediate. This is a pacifying action. When the detective asks a specific question about where the gun was kept, Clark's hand goes straight to his neck. He is literally trying to soothe the physical stress caused by the lie. In JCS terms, this is a hot spot, a moment where the suspect's body betrays his words. Now, the nice cop persona vanishes. The detective introduces a discrepancy. He tells Clark that his mother's version of the story doesn't match his. Watch Clark's reaction. He doesn't get angry, he gets quiet. This is the shutdown. When a deceptive suspect realizes their story is failing, they often revert to silence or repetitive phrases to avoid making the lie worse. This is scripted speech. He has one safe phrase that he thinks makes him look innocent. By repeating it, he is trying to convince himself as much as the detectives. Clark Anderson thought that by performing CPR, he could erase the intent behind the trigger pull. He thought that if he acted like a grieving son, the law would overlook the reality of the evidence. But the interrogation room is designed to strip away the act. Clark was eventually charged with murder, proving that while you can wash the blood off your hands, you can't wash the truth out of an interrogation.